back left pin. He may have a little bit of room to get there. Well, that's going to roll down away from the pin. Look at this. This just shows you how steep some of these fairways are.
And how fast they are too.
Yes.
There are spots where they're quicker on the fairway than they are on the greens.
It's a little bit downhill when it lands on the green, so a little bit right of the flags. A good target. It's hit it high enough, soft enough, the line's reasonable.
That's a pretty good shot. Remember, he won the British Sky Masters a little while back for his first European Tour win.
He's got to give the hole away on the right-hand side. It won't break at the last little bit, so it must get inside the hole with half a metre to go. Like the line he started it on. Oh, good save.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that putting stroke, was there? And he's a very cool customer.
When the breeze is strongest it's been in the 3 days. Into them out of the right-hand side. Pin in the back right. Want to hit it down the left-hand side today. Dunne's taking it high down the right-hand side. The wind's not moving it enough.
It's not a good position to be down the right today with that right flag.
Right-hand side here for this flag. Breeze into him out of the right. Needs to hit it really left and a little bit long. And it's flying strong. It is long. This is strong. Flown it just short. Trying to run it out.
Did they play,
nice job.
Did they play ready golf here?
Yeah, they finished out while waiting for an official. That's the way to go.
That's good. Nice to see.
Looked to be about a 5 on he hit. It's a good flight. Just if it lands short, that's what you need for it to bounce up.
Landed on there and released behind the hole, but he's on the right tier.
Yeah, he's got a much easier putt than Rip Hammer.
Down the hill for eagle. Right to left. Breeze pushing from the left. May hold it out a touch. Don't mind the line. Has it got the pace?
Really good line, that, wasn't it?
5 under the card. Paul Dunne is 1 shot better. This for birdie at the short downhill par 3 12th. Looking good. Looking very good.
Well, you don't hole them from that distance very often, and that's on the 12th hole. It's the beat the pro hole.
Paul Dunne coming from the right-hand rough, little low cut. He's got to hit to miss the tree branches. He's kept it low. He's cut it. I don't think it's enough to get there, but that's not a bad result from that far back. Up the hill, then it'll flatten out the last couple of metres. Just needs to travel a little. I'm going to say acceptable, not great.
13's just one of those holes.
But birdie here will probably secure his spot in the top 24 at the end of the day. High ball flight up the right centre, trying to draw it back against the breeze. It's a pretty decent line. Saw a bounce, so it should be on.
Oh,
this is on.
This could be on for a what? Oh no, just gone around too far. Certainly going to be set up for an eagle. That's a beautiful shot.
This for Paul Dunne to move him into a share of the lead. In fact, he takes the outright lead. 15th playing back into the breeze.
And it is a strong breeze at that. A good 20 to 25 Ks now. Taking it down the centre of the fairway. Remembering that he did shoot 61 to win the British Masters a couple of years ago in the last round. 6 under for today. Looking to lay up just short of the greenside bunkers. He's caught it nicely. Yeah, in fact, it's a bullet. This could run forever. Don't think it'll get there, but it's a nice looking shot.
Wow. That's almost as long as his tee shot. His tee shot went 244 metres. He had 269 left to the pin.
I'm sure it surprised him as well. Long putt up the hill. Not a lot of break. There's a couple of tiers to go. One about a third of the way up, and then one just past 2/3 of the way. Now where it is now is the top of the ridge. Should run it out a little. Nice leave uphill putt.
To increase his lead, Dunne. And he looks very sharp out there. He's loving this.
The breeze off the left, then helping them down here. Paul Dunne taking it down the right-hand edge. It's not turning back. The breeze is holding it out there. Maybe tree edge. Depends on a bounce. We hit it over the hill and we can't see it land.
Oh, it bounced back into the fairway, Aussie.
About 160 yards. Sounded like a good strike. The line's a little bit right of the flag, but it may fly back to the back section.
Yeah, I think he knew straight away that he'd just left that out to the right, but no real problem.
A little bit of right to left to this, especially as it goes up the bank until it gets to about halfway to the top of the hole. He's giving it a good nudge. That's better pace. Can you have a look and see how they got them? Because this pin's in the back right-hand corner. I don't know how you get it there, to be quite honest.
Well, it's a little postage stamp area where they've cut the flag. It's only a couple of meters square. There's a little ledge. It doesn't look like it from the high camera tower. It's certainly got a nice clean contact, but all the way uphill with that chip.
Well, he can be more aggressive here, a little more uphill. Still works from left to right. But as you say, you've seen the other two putts, should have a good read on it.
Oh, just went the other way at the death. First putt that he's probably slightly misread all day.
Taking it up the left-hand side. I tell you what, I'll back him in for tomorrow's play with this tee shot.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really swinging within himself, and solid move.
Taken a long time over that, Dunne. Understands the importance of it. When he won the British Masters.
Well, you can see how pure these greens are rolling. That ball staying on the ground the entire time. It's a fine round of golf today. Blustery conditions. The Irishman handled that exceptionally well.
Well, 66, just what the doctor ordered.
Paul, well played today. I think it's fair to say you've done enough to make it into the match play. Can you talk us through the round?
Yeah, you know, I think for me the key going out was to try eliminate the mistakes, because I knew the way I was hitting it and kind of the way the course sets up, I'd make at least 4 birdies. And that's what I think I needed. I thought 4 under would get me in comfortably. So it was nice to make a couple more and a nice eagle on 14, but in general I kind of did what I wanted to do, apart from that unfortunate drop on 17. But you know, I made the saves I needed to. I knew that would be the case going out, that there was just going to be 2 or 3 holes where you just got to get through, and the rest of it was pretty good. So the game's in good shape. Hopefully I can give it a run tomorrow.
You mentioned the drop shot on 17. Did you afford yourself the luxury to relax a little during the last few holes with the good start you made in a format such as this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a funny one when you're finishing off, because I mean, you know, I was kind of thinking top 8, 9 under would get top 8, and it's a strange format because you don't really care if you're winning or you're 5th, or so. Yeah, it's different, but I don't think you can ever kind of take your foot off the pedal, especially, you know, this game, and it can throw anything at you. You can make a 7 anywhere. So I think it was just a bad shot on 17 more than a bit of complacency, but it is definitely a different feeling than trying to kind of continue a lead.
And will you be keeping an eye on the leaderboard to see what names are hanging around, and is there anyone you'd like to avoid when it comes down to the match play?
Not really, no. I mean, it's 6 holes. I mean, my dad could beat me over 6 holes, you know what I mean? And I could beat anyone over 6 holes. I mean, it's just about, I guess, grabbing the bull by the horns and you play. You know, every time you go out in a match, it's the last 6 holes of a tournament tied for the lead, basically. So, you know, hopefully it's all about making the right putts, hitting the right shots at the right times tomorrow. So, you know, hopefully I can do that, but someone's going to.
Well played, Paul. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Cheers.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.